Hey guys, it's Donnelly coming back at you. Yesterday, I uploaded a video where I vented out a lot of frustration and how there are people out there who will tell you to face reality. Now, there is some truth to that, but they do it in a way to hint that you should just give up or to quit. And yes, some of these people I have encountered are in person, not just online, but also in person. And they may say things like, you haven't figured out what you want to do yet in life, or shouldn't you have figured that out like 10, 20 years ago? So it's kind of like they try to make you feel guilty through your lack of career success or whatever it may be. But I'm here to tell you guys that I myself am not going to let age stop me from achieving my goal of getting into the field of data analytics. Is my age going to be a factor? Sure it is. It's going to be a huge obstacle to overcome, along with the fact that my degree is not considered a STEM degree or a quantitative degree, but I can't let those two things stop me from living the life where I'm not going to be regretful. So with that being said, yes, I do realize I have some huge obstacles to overcome. And it's not like it's going to be impossible. Yes, I am willing to accept that it's going to be super challenging, but it's not like I'm going out there and being like, okay, guys, I've decided I want to be a jet fighter pilot. Now, if I start telling people, oh, I want to be a jet fighter pilot, or I want to be an NFL football player, yeah, people are going to probably laughing at me if I told them that. But I feel like when it comes to a career field that utilizes a lot of soft skills, a lot of thinking, your mind, not so much physical activity, I feel like the odds are a lot better than something that requires a lot of physical ability. And the other thing too that I'm considering is the reason why, all right, it's not the only reason, it's one of many reasons, but I figure my mind is going to outlast my physical ability. And two, let's say, I brought this up in past videos, but let's say I suffer a catastrophic injury, break both my legs, maybe even break an arm, break a few ribs. But as long as I can still type, I would be able to do my work and even attend meetings. Yeah, I might look a little funky with like a cast on my arm and like kind of seated in an awkward position. But hey, I'd still be able to do my work. Now, if I have to like go to a job that requires me to be on my feet and requires like a lot of physical activity and I get myself hurt, well, I'm going to be out of work. And so I don't want my job to define who I am outside. So let me rephrase that. I don't want to be so dependent on my physical health that if something happens, I'm out of work. Not to mention, I enjoy work that mentally stimulates the mind. I discovered that during my summer internship. That's like, wow, this is pretty dang cool. Something that actually stimulates the mind. And I'm just like driven by those kinds of careers. So I know I'm going to accept the fact it's going to be challenging because of my age and a little bit due to my degree choice, but I'm not going to let that stop me. And hopefully it won't let that stop you guys out there who may be thinking of a career change, or maybe you're a late bloomer. But do not let your age keep you from achieving your goals, your aspirations, because in the end, age is pretty much a number and you cannot let it deter you. Don't let it lead to having more regrets in life. And so, yes, I know I've been facing a lot of rejection letters or not even getting any responses. And it's interesting. I saw a post on LinkedIn that mentioned to be a data analyst, don't overthink it. No SQL, no Excel, and know at least one visualization tool. Have at least 3 projects and start applying. Well, it's like I could check off all those boxes, and if you keep continuing to get rejection letters, don't give up, just pivot your approach. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. Is I'm kind of like going back to my foundations, developing a super strong foundational skill set. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm taking a different approach because, yeah, I've got a handful of projects that I did, but I figure by making videos and doing these live streams, what it's doing, because it's kind of putting me a little bit under pressure because I am doing it in front of an audience. And who knows, there could be recruiters that end up watching my videos. And it's just kind of get me comfortable being able to explain things kind of like, under heat, under a little bit of pressure. And I figure the more I get comfortable with that, when I do go in for an interview, it will become more second nature. So I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams. I'm going to be trying to come up with some challenges, and I might even do a data analyst project. I might find a data set on the internet, or I might create my own data set, try to come up with a question that a business is trying to answer, and actually do the entire project, not the whole thing, because that could take several hours, but I might break it up into chunks. But don't worry, guys, my channel is not just going to be completely live stream coding videos. I mean, yeah, there's going to be a lot of that, because like I mentioned, once I get really comfortable and doing my live streams, what I'll do is I'll make standalone videos. Like, for instance, I can't remember, I'm trying to think. Paul Brown. Yes, I am mentioning you because you've left a very interesting comment. Something about, like, if I could do an SQL query that involved using the where clause, having, group by, I believe it was a join. So, let me see it, because I know it was a pretty complex query. It was like, okay, using a nested query, using a where, group by, having, and I think there was something else. So yeah, that's going to be one of my first challenges, and I'm going to do it. And I'm probably going to attempt that this Friday. Yes, I'm going to attempt that challenge this Friday. Good old Veterans Day. Don't know how well I'm going to do, but I'm going to cap myself to a 1 hour time limit. And no Googling, no asking for help. We'll see how well I do. So I pretty much got today and tomorrow, which, by the way, I did find myself a part-time job at the ski area. So today was training day number 1. Tomorrow is training day number 2 to kind of just help, pay my bills, put food on the table. But in the meantime, on my days off and in my free time, I'm going to continue to work on my skill set, do these live streams, make standalone videos where I'm going to be uploading it to my LinkedIn, and just kind of take a different approach, and like kind of maybe doing a couple projects here and there, but really more so doing like these videos as if I were in an interview, like explaining what I'm doing, the thought process, and just getting really comfortable and doing things and explaining things under a little bit of heat. Because I do feel like when I'm doing a live stream, I do feel a little under pressure, because yes, I know some of you pretty well, but there are some people who are probably watching who could be like, is this guy legit, or is this guy just, full of talk? So yeah, so I just kind of want to give you guys an update of like what my channel is going to be about. And yes, I'll still do my blogging on my struggles, but I can only blog so much about depression and anxiety. I mean, sure, I battled with loneliness. Yes, I would like to one day have a girlfriend, but I mean, I can only talk about those subjects so often. And if I do it too much, then I'm just going to sound like a pity train. So, I might give you updates on like how I'm dealing with those emotions of mine, but I just kind of want to share my journey and going from someone who's kind of like struggled to make friends and get his career established to maybe one day being someone that's got a good, successful career going for them. They've got a good, close circle of friends, and it's getting a good relationship. And it's not going to end there, because then I'm going to be able to do like a lot of retrospective videos where I can go back and really tell deeply about my struggles, to where it's not going to seem like I'm on a pity train. So I will be doing a lot of retrospective videos, just kind of really highlighting my inner struggles, but I kind of want to wait until I'm, in a much better position where I'm like, okay, I can demonstrate that I'm legit, in my skills and my ability to do my work and getting my confidence up there, so I can kind of like leading by example. So I'm kind of hesitant to be like that person I can give a lot of advice right now, because yeah, I gotta fix myself first before I can really go out there and give other people advice. So I'm kind of just like taking you guys along in my journey and like the path to success and, fulfillment. So that's where I'm at right now. So just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. And I'll be also giving you guys more details about what I'm doing with my part-time job at the ski area. So I'll be filling you guys in on that too. So yeah, I gotta cut this short because I gotta go to bed pretty quick here. Gotta get up at the crack of dawn. Well, more like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be coming back at you guys on Friday with a live stream where I'm going to attempt that challenge that Paul Brown said for me to try to do. But if I don't succeed doing it on Friday, I'm going to be live on Friday. And if I don't succeed, I'll try again sometime early next week. So thank you, Paul Brown. Shout out to you for giving me that challenge. I'm up for that challenge, so get ready. So, and to all of you out there, thank you for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. And yeah, hope you guys are doing well out there. And yep, I'll see you Friday. Peace.